this is it.
All right, right where we're standing is the future home of Big 3 Racing. We're going to be a premier tuning facility with full service shop.
Again.
Yes,
just
but more premier.
More premier, more dynos.
More centrally located to the track.
Yeah, we have to. Our goal was to be closer to the track, and can't really get a whole lot closer.
What better way than being at Dragway 42?
So we made it to here.
Yep, coming weeks and months, you're going to start seeing more and more updates of the shop build process. Buildings going up and buildings getting filled.
So yeah, the plan is to have two big buildings, bigger than what we had, filled with all kinds of technology and cool stuff to make your car faster. All right, so we're out here at what is going to be the future home of Big 3 Racing. It is November 20th of 24, so it was nice and warm yesterday. Today it's not. It's going to snow tomorrow. Rain's coming in. Not the best weather to be working on, but these guys are troopers and getting it done. We have the footer in the far building, which is actually going to be our dyno building, and we'll kind of put up maybe the blueprints and show you what we're working with. But we have two buildings here. The first one with our main shop and office is a 60 by 160. The other one is a 60 by 100. That's going to house our 3 dynos, upgrading from the 2 dynos to 3 because, you know, why not? That'll also have our engine room and bathroom and some storage area in it. So they already poured the footer on that. They're going to start working on the walls, the poured walls on that building, and then pour the footer for the other building today, for the big building. So they're moving right along. I think next week we should have some walls going up, and then some concrete and everything else inside, and kind of keep moving right along into interior walls. And then our equipment has been shipping, and have that off-site in another storage unit until, you know, this kind of gets done. So we're extremely excited. The fact that, you know, we're here at the track is going to bring everybody a lot more parts, maybe some more accessible parts on the weekend. If you have something come up and you need a fitting or you need a hose or something, distributor or whatever, we'll probably have it here in stock. We could even deliver it to you to your pit space, or you just, you know, walk over or drive your golf cart over and get what you need. So really cool. I think we're going to be able to help out a lot of racers, help out the racing community, and also benefit us as well. So we're extremely excited about this. For those that are not familiar with Dragway 42, it is Ohio's premier track with a rich history, originally opening back in 1957 and was completely renovated in 2017. The Matchams have done a phenomenal job at bringing some of the best track prep and is quickly becoming known as the place to be for fast small tire radial racing. Not only is Dragway 42 known for its insanely fast quarter-mile track, but also offering autocross racing, tractor and truck pulling, concerts, music, festivals, as well as many other specialty events. And we couldn't be more excited to be given this opportunity. So we have the blueprints here. Again, I've drawn up several sets of these, just trying to figure it out. So this is our main shop area. Jeffrey Road runs here. This is going to be the main entrance into the track from Jeffrey Road. The racetrack actually sits right here. So from our sales room, our main office, you'll be able to hear and see the racetrack a little bit, which will be really cool, mainly here for sure. We'll have some parking out front here, walk in here. The sales counter will be somewhere along here. Got a couple bathrooms, conference room in the back, another office for Rick to do whatever Rick does, me to do all the important stuff I have to do, including a window looking out in the shop space. Big thing we did here is a much larger parts room. This is about 3 times bigger than what we had. This will allow us to store a lot more parts, keep a lot more stuff in inventory. I don't have it laid out here, but we do have 2 garage doors here, 12 by 14 garage doors. We'll have a wall of lifts here, what I believe to be 7 lifts, a large drive on here, and then we're going to have about 50 feet, 50 by roughly 25 feet worth of fab area. Then a few more lifts down here. And yet, like I said, another garage door and another man door, a couple man doors out the back to get out if we need to. We have a 8-foot overhead door right in the middle of the shop. And the reason for that is, as you can see, we never talked about dynos. So, on page 2, we have a whole nother building, for the most part, dedicated to dynos. The other building will go into another 8-foot door, so that there'll be 30 feet in between. We have direct access door to door, and then Bob has the engine room of his dreams. That is a roughly, we'll call it 30 by 30 engine room, very large compared to what he had, which was right around 15 by 15, so considerably bigger for him. We have some more bathrooms and some storage spaces and stuff. This will actually be 2 stories right here. So we actually have a whole loft area for more storage of parts. We have 3 doors across the front. We have our 3 dynos. We had 2, and everybody thought 2 was nuts, so why not have 3? We have a new all-wheel drive dyno going here for Mustang, a in-ground 2-wheel drive Mustang dyno, and then our mainline hub dyno here. So going to be the only one in the area, that's for sure, with one of those, so that's super exciting. But we have plenty of room. We are going to put another lift in here, just so if we need to get a car on a lift real quick, if it's on the dyno having issues, need to plug in a sensor or change a sensor, check trans fluid real quick on a lot of those 6L80 cars, we can do that, so without using up any of the space in the other shop. So we're extremely happy about this. Something we've wanted for a very long time is having a separate building just for the dynos. This means we can do methanol cars during the day. If anybody has been around or hasn't been around a methanol car, it destroys your eyes. You can't breathe. It burns. It smells pretty good, but you don't want to smell it in, so, or breathe it in. So we typically do those after hours, what we've always done, or on the weekends. So we don't have to do that anymore. Now we can do it year round during the day. And what's really cool is we get those cars that need that mainline hub dyno. We can dyno a car there, pull it out, and go test it on the track. So not a lot of places that can do that in the country. I mean, there's not many shops that are attached to a racetrack. So the fact that we have the ability to take somebody from out of town, get them on our dyno, tune it in, get it off the dyno, and then go test it on the track either that day or the next day, whatever we plan out, is going to be absolutely insane. Another thing, talking about being at the racetrack, we're going to stock a lot of parts. We're going to stock parts for the bracket racers, for the heads up guys. We're going to stock, everything from MSD boxes to nitrous jets to carburetor jets, spark plug wires, spark plugs. We'll even have nitrous oxide, all the hoses and fittings that we use every day, we're going to have there. We can make you lines if you need to. We'll have our crimping machine there. And to have that service to the customers and to the customers of the racetrack is going to be absolutely awesome. And really excited to not only help out the racing community, but the people that support Dragway 42. We're going to be able to help them out. Also give more people a reason to come race at Dragway 42. If you know you can go there for a points weekend and don't need to bring a whole extra trailer full of parts to race, I mean, how awesome is that going to be? So we're really looking forward to getting this built out and being able to start this spring helping everybody out, not only our customers, but customers of Dragway 42. All right, so this is looking from the outside. This is the main shop. This will be the office that you come in. We'll have a window here to look out to the parking lot. This is where we'll get our parts deliveries. That's going right into the main shop. That's our 2 doors. So this is actually 160 foot long by 60 foot deep. So pretty big building. 30 feet of that is office, by 30 by 60 is office or parts room. You can see the indoor going into the other shop space. Down in the back, all we have is a couple man doors just to allow some airflow through or to get out. And then this is the dyno building. So as you can see, this is the back of the building here. These are the 8-foot doors, and this is so that we can let the exhaust out, and just another escape, man door from the front of the building. That's what you're going to see. This is just a room, or a room behind here for like a break room, and a window into there. And then we have our, a couple main shop doors, and these are the doors that we're going to back our cars, or the cars, into to get onto the dyno. So really, really exciting to see this actually on paper. It's something we've actually talked about for a long time, wanting to move there. Just didn't know what that looked like. It didn't have a real reason to. So whenever that, everything happened, this was a good reason to start looking at other options. And the best options were to move to Dragway 42 with 2 brand new buildings. So to say we're excited would be a huge understatement. All the guys are super excited. The community seems to be pretty excited, for the ones that know about it. The Matcham family at Dragway 42 is extremely excited about it too. So yeah, we're ready. So that's it for this video. We kind of showed you the footer, the poured walls, and kind of the whole groundbreaking experience, where it's all going to be. Showed you the blueprints, kind of showed you what we're looking at. This week they're actually starting on putting the walls up, so we're going to have some more footage coming from that, and it's going to be really cool to see what it's going to look like, how big it's going to be, how tall it's going to be, and actually see that whole area change. So when you're sitting in the staging lanes and you look over, you're not going to see a field anymore. You're going to see a couple buildings, and probably hear a lot more loud noises coming from those buildings as well, not just on the racetrack. So stay tuned.